Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Jamie from Herb Organics, and welcome to my page. But before we dive into this video, go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel if you like it. So, today I want to talk about something, right? Something interesting. We're going to talk about one God, one diet. That's it. One God, one diet. And why that's important. We are sick. We are very sick. And it's so many different types of diets out here. And we are consuming nothing but dead, rotten flesh. We're not eating healthy. The air is toxic. We are serving all of these different diets, and it don't work. It don't work. We don't know what to do. We don't know what to eat no more. It's only one God, and that's one diet. That's it. All of these false diets, false gods, it don't work. Okay? And you wonder why you're sick. You're putting dead things into a living body, and it doesn't make no sense. But there's no shame on you. It's that man philosophy has taught you that you need meat in order to live. Okay? And that's not true. So, being said, let's just dive into this video. One God, one diet. So, this morning, something with heavy on my heart, and I want to share it with y'all. I want y'all to know I found at least, 14 different types of diets out here in the world. 14. It's just unreal. People are eating everything. It's just unreal. So I want to share something with you right quick before we dive a little deeper. So being said, the top on my list of diets, number one, is the Mediterranean diet. It don't work. We always adopt somebody else's stuff because it does eat people some good, but we always adopting everybody else's diet. The Mediterranean diet doesn't work. The paleo diet doesn't work. You got the keto diet. You got intermittent fasting. I like intermittent fasting. We should be intermittent fasting. We eat too dang much. The plant-based diet is the diet I love. A plant-based diet is simple. So you got the vegetarian diet, doesn't work. The low-fat diet doesn't work. You got the Atkins diet, doesn't work. You got the Weight Watchers diet, doesn't work. Blood type diet doesn't work. People, I don't know why you think you go to the hospital, they test your blood, and you're supposed to be eating fish, chicken, cow, moose, goat, whatever you want to do. It doesn't work. Okay, the pescatarian diet doesn't work. People, the pescatarian diet is the same to like a meat diet. It doesn't work. Okay, the oceans, the fish in the oceans all have parasites. And we all have parasites. But I can tell you one thing, that they love a very unhealthy colon versus just a person who just living off vegetables. But like I said, the pescatarian diet doesn't work. Gluten-free diet doesn't work. The Mayo Clinic diet doesn't work. The Salt Beach diet doesn't work. Oh man, you know what? I got confused. I see why people are having a tough time to understand what you're supposed to be eating. All of these different diets, it's just like having different gods. It's just unreal. We are so lost. We don't even know how to eat. But the animals in nature do it so perfect. They do it so perfect. Without human intervention, of course. And it's just unreal. Do you understand that we are electrical and we need electric food? We are vibrating on a frequency you don't even quite understand how powerful that is. Okay? Don't you know? So when I was doing my research, and when I found, don't you know that the brain consumes at least 60% of sugar each day? They equal out to what? By 450 calories each day. The brain consumes more glucose than any other organ in the body. The brain is just a command center. That's it. The old folks saying that when you have a headache, you take an aspirin, right? And they're going to get rid of your headache. But I don't want to burst your bubble, but the brain doesn't feel pain. Okay? That headache coming from either your body or either your gut. Okay? The nerve ending that's on the brain is just a command center. Your brain is here in the gut. It's in the gut. This right here is your second brain. This here is just the command center. That's it. The brain doesn't feel pain. You don't have a headache. What you have is something deeper than that. But you take an aspirin or go to the hospital, they give you suppressors so you won't feel the pain or you won't receive the message. But it's still there. But like I said, what do I know? So being said, we're electrical. We are always vibrating on a frequency. So what I did, I wrote certain foods down that puts out certain energy, right? What you call ancient energy. Don't you know that fruit has the highest energy on the face of the planet? Yeah, it does. I haven't never found nothing that can come close to fruits. Fruits alone yield between 8,000 to 10,000 ancient of energy alone. I said, wow, that's a lot. We talk about electrical and vibration, right? And vegetable yield between 4,000 to 6,500 ancient energy. And meats, they yield about 3,000 ancient energy, right? And cheese, 1,800. White flour, 1,500. Cooked meat, 0 energy. People, we talking about living food. Living food. That's all we talking about. Living food. Cooked meat for everybody out there who eat meat. You ain't getting nothing. Nothing but the disease and the stress that comes along with the dead, rotten flesh. But far as energy, 0 energy. You're not getting nothing. That let you know that you're not a real carnivore either. Okay? Your food, somebody else had to kill it, first of all. Okay, like I said in the other video, you're not a carnivore. You're a plant eater. That's all you are. And most vegans are gonna be in trouble too. Okay? They're not eating meat, but now they're eating the processed stuff. The same people who do the meats and all this stuff, they do all their fake meat. You don't need fake meat. Okay? Like I said, we talking about energy, right? Something that's gonna give you life. Meats, cooked meat, dead meat has 0 energy. People, let it make sense. It gotta make sense. All of this stuff out here gotta make sense. One God, one diet. Go back to Genesis. It would tell you. It didn't tell you in Genesis God gave you the animals to eat. No. He said, let the fruits be your meat. And let the fruits be, he said, let the fruits be your medicine, okay? And let the herbs be the healing. Come on. It got to make sense. One God, one diet. That's it. We around here eating all this stuff in the a.m. of the morning after waking up from your fasting state, from your healing state. We're consuming death in the a.m., not life. And I tell people the brain consumes more energy than any other organ in the body. It's just unreal. I mean, like I say, I'm confused about all of these different diets out here. And people, it's always an agenda. It's always an agenda out here, people. It's called depopulation. Depopulation. A fruitarian diet is the best diet that we should be on. And I know people say, oh, I can't live off fruits. Most of your grains and nuts are fruits. We just don't use the name no more. Walnuts are fruits. Almonds are fruits. Okay? We don't use the terminology like droots. Droots are what you call nuts. Droots are fruits. Okay, they're not nuts. Droots are really, the botanical name is fruits. Okay, but they're called droots. But like I say, we don't use that name no more. And it's just unreal. They don't teach you this in school. No. We're sick, people. We're not really loving ourselves. We don't supposed to be aging that fast. We don't supposed to be dying from food. And the food you eat, the animals don't even eat animals. They eat the plants. Then you turn around and eat the animals. And the animals you eat are all GMOs. I talked about this in my last video. Man, God didn't make no chicken. He didn't make the cow either. Man has always put his hand in the cookie jar. Why is that? Try to play God. The philosophy of man has gotten you into the trouble that you are in now. But God will deliver you from that. But it got to make sense, people. You got to clean your temple. Your temple is not a graveyard. It's not. It's not a graveyard. Okay? It got to make sense, people. You got to wake up. I just named 14 different diets on here. There's only one diet that stands out, a plant-based diet. Why is it somebody who has cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, go on a plant-based diet and they get well? They don't get well off all the other diets. How it doesn't work. They don't care about you. They care about your money. People, it's one God, one diet. Think about it. But we have been taught to trust the what? Pyramid. Okay? Trust the FDA. FDA. Food or Drug Administration. Why your food should be mixed in with the Drug Administration? Does it make sense? No, it don't make sense. Why? Your food should be born, should be planted in the sun, eaten in the sun. Let nature be your farmer. Let nature be your farmer. But guess what? Hey, it's your life. What you do with it is solely up to you. But I'm trying to tell you something. Okay, your food's supposed to be alive. The food's supposed to be electrical. Everything you eat should be vibrating on a frequency. Meat on the 3,000 ancient of energy. Okay, and for as humans, how much energy does human puts out? I had wrote it out. Okay. We, as human beings, we have a wavelength of 6,500 angstrom of energy. That's a low number. But when you look at fruits, between 8,000 and 10,000 angstrom of energy. And vegetables, like I say, vegetables have between 4,000 to 6,500 angstrom of energy. Okay? Fruit alone surpass vegetables. Yeah. See, that let you know. We talking about something electrical. We talking about something vibrational. The higher the energy, guess what? The higher the electrical impulse is. The higher the energy, the higher the vibration be. That's why you hear some people saying, "Oh, I'm vibrating at a certain energy level, frequency level, because of the food." If you eat meat, some people say, "Oh, fish is not meat." No, it is meat. So if you eat meat, cheese, white flour, all this bull junk don't even work. Guess what? I forgot to tell you. Like I said, cheese, like I said, 1,800 angstrom of energy. That let you know ain't no energy in that. But when I found cooked meats has no energy, why is that? Because it's dead. It's dead. So basically, you putting death into your body. And what you think gonna happen? What you think gonna happen after that? You think you're gonna get some energy from that? No, you're not getting nothing. You're not getting no minerals, no nothing. It's been utilized by the animal. All you getting from the animal is the stress that the animal went through. That's all you're getting. Okay, that's all you're getting. So let the food be your medicine and let the herbs be your healing, people. But it gotta make sense. It's one God, one diet. All of these other diet doesn't work. If it did, why we are still sick? You're sick because the food you're eating making you sick. It's making you sick. It gotta make sense. Stop believing Big Pharma. Okay? Stop eating death. Start eating life. Get in the sun, people. Let the sun be your food. They tell you stay out the sun. And most people on medication, the medication won't even let you go in the sun because the sun gonna interact with it. It's gonna keep you out of the sun. But guess what? It's like we don't love ourselves anymore. If you consume death, you don't love yourself. But I don't blame you. You know, I don't. You just been taught wrong. But the truth is out here, people. It always has. It always has. And don't let nobody tell you different. Do your own research. If you're sick, you don't need medicine. The allopathic way doesn't work. If you're having a liver transplant or heart transplant or whatever, you gotta get your limb cut off. Okay, the allopathic way works. But if you got cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, you get cut, the body will heal on its own. Tumors, you will heal on its own. Okay? You gotta get the body the right environment. Yeah. So, being said, one God, one diet. People start eating death. And like I said, cooked meats give you no energy. Period. As human beings, we put out at least 6,500 angstrom of energy. The brain consumes at least 60% of glucose. And your brain converts that to fructose. That's 450 calories each day that the brain consumes than any other organ in the body. This is the command center. You don't have a headache, you got a stomach ache. You don't have a stomach ache, you got a body ache. Something is going wrong within your temper. Stop taking aspirins, trying to suppress the body. It's smart. The problem's still going to be there until you fix it. But check it out. So, being said, hit the thumbs up if you like this video. If you don't, hey, I understand. But being said, people, only one diet that works, and that's the plant-based diet. Peace, love, and happiness. And hey, take care of yourself. Peace.